What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Climb Together podcast, episode number 28. I am your host, Tony Squirp, here with my co-host, Deception the Rapper. Deception, say hi.
What's up?
And today is June 1st, so happy Pride Month, fellow LGBT. I said that wrong. Anyway, I'm running on no sleep, and it's like a bajillion degrees in here. It's hot this week. It's too hot. 83 out. I don't have any fan. I don't have a fan in here, and or any AC, so I'm struggling a little bit. So my apologies.
A
But happy
little
Pride
bit.
Month, June 1st. Good times, good times, good times. We have a lot to talk about today. Some stuff related to the CDL, some stuff related to MW2 or Modern Warfare 2, and then Deception has a Climb Together segment for Deception, bringing in the Climb Together.
I mean, I had to. It wasn't even like I meant to. I just stumbled upon it. And I was like, hey, this is probably something that would be fun to talk about.
What do you want to start with then, Deception? You want to start with predictions, or?
I think we should do CDL predictions last because that'll take the longest.
Alright. Well, then we'll start with your, Time Together. Time Together.
Alright, so I was like, this happened yesterday. I was just randomly like scrolling on Twitter because I like to do that sometimes. And I just randomly stumbled upon, I don't remember who retweeted it, but one of my followers retweeted it. That somebody said that YouTube, like, getting popular and gaining subscribers like at a super fast rate on YouTube is not like super luck based. And they said like it's not even rarely luck based, and I was like, yeah, like in a way that can be kind of true. And then, not just a few short hours later, I was looking for YouTube videos to watch, and a Big Timer video came up because he's been back on the YouTube grind, like reacting to videos, like all kinds of different videos. And he reacted to a video about what is possibly the fastest growing YouTube channel of all time.
Okay.
Like,
Yeah.
well, we gotta exclude like the Vivo channels because those aren't really like content creator YouTube channels. That's just like channels where people post artist music that like is obviously gonna blow up.
Yeah.
But he like went and checked out this guy's channel. Uh, this guy's channel name is Beluga, and he has like 8 million subs, a little bit over 8 million subs. And he's only been on YouTube he had a previous channel, but the Beluga channel has only been up for about a year. And he only had about 1,000 subscribers on the other channel. But yeah, he's gained 8 million subs in a year. And he just like his videos are just, like Big Timer talked about it in the video. He was like, YouTube's based off of like an algorithm, and like if you want to beat the algorithm, you got to have good watch time, and usually like the algorithm doesn't kick in most of the time if you make short videos unless people watch them a lot. And basically the way that Beluga is blown up so much is the algorithm has boosted his content so much because he makes these little 2 to 3 minute videos
Mm-hmm.
that have very clickable titles, and they they do things at such a fast pace in the videos that like it makes you either have to go watch the video again or you want to watch more videos. And so his channel's just been blowing up because his videos are so clickable and so watchable, basically.
Yeah. It's part
And
of
they're
like
pretty
the
good
society.
videos. He watched a couple of the videos and I think they're pretty funny.
One of those things that's like audience retention is like it's a really, really big thing when it comes to
Yeah.
YouTube. Um, so if you have like a video and it's very long, drawn out, like podcasts are different because you go into a podcast being like, okay, like this is gonna be, unedited, just chatting, like a chatting session for an hour. Like that going into a podcast. But when you go into a 10-minute YouTube video, you're expecting, 10 minutes where you feel like it was two. You know what I mean? So you want it to be fast paced. You want it to keep your attention, because if it doesn't keep your attention, you got 16 other bajillion videos to go watch. Right?
Yeah, I mean, and Beluga, he's been posting videos at a pretty good rate too. I mean, like obviously these are only 1 to 2 minute videos. Like maybe I've seen the videos average from about 1.5 minutes to about 3 minutes. But like these videos, like a lot of them have taken probably quite a bit of editing time
Oh
to
yeah.
just sink into a 3 minute video. And he's put out about 170-ish videos in a year. So he's uploading just about once every other day.
I mean, you think about it, and it's like, I mean, you have to put in the work. Like, there really is. Some people say that it is, and it's not. It's to the point where it's down to a science,
Yeah, I
right?
mean, like back in like the early years, like I'd say the first like 7 or 8 years, yeah, it probably could have been luck
Most of
sometimes.
it was luck. Like those viral videos that we all go back and watch. Like that's what I did. What was it? I think it was like Friday, Saturday night at my girlfriend's, and we were watching like old YouTube videos with mom and stepdad because their mom had never seen any of them, and like they all have like 13 years old, and like they just blew up because of the fact that they were funny and that people were just being themselves. You know,
Yeah,
they were just they thought it was funny, so they posted it. There wasn't any like science between it, and people liked it. Other people thought it was funny, and they shared it. And power of the internet, you know what I mean?
yeah,
But like now, it's there's so much content that you have to. People have found different ways to hack the system. You know what I mean? Like, because if we all had, a screen cap of, like the YouTube thumbnail that they give you, the three options, if we ever did that, and then we all had like this really not great title of like reacting to blah 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 blah, or
yeah,
playing COD or COD gameplay number 27, like that's like it's not like a great title because how many other COD gameplay number 27 are out there? A lot.
yeah.
So it's like, oh, I dropped a nuke in 20 minutes, or no, not 20 minutes, 20 seconds, or whatever. Which I don't think is possible, but whatever. But yeah, I dropped a nuke in 2 minutes on Vanguard. Like that's a title where it tells you, it's like, hey, this is what you're watching. You know what's gonna happen, kinda, but I want to see it happen, type thing. Be like, how did this dude
Well,
drop a nuke in 2 minutes?
yeah. I mean,
Or
I feel like also like one thing that probably helped Beluga in particular, and it could help other people if they've had a YouTube channel before, is understanding how the YouTube algorithm works and stuff. And then if you really want to go out on a limb and do it, make another channel and just start over.
mm-hmm.
Because that's what he did. He had a channel that already had like about 1,000 subscribers, I think is what he said. And then he switched over to this one, got his about 1,000 subscribers back because they were probably loyal from watching his other videos. And then like when he posted his first video, he just went from there. And
Mm-hmm.
even like his first video is only 1 minute and 48 seconds, and the title is "It's mathematically unlikely you will watch this."
And it's just like makes people want
That's
to
a
watch
good
it.
title.
It makes people want to watch it. It's one of those things though, and what with the starting over thing, like I've thought about it a few times because I've had my channel for quite a few years and hasn't been doing the thing. And it's demotivating. I can tell you that. It's very demotivating. But the
Yeah,
thing is like you're the way that YouTube works is like it'll take the channel and it has the analytics for the channel throughout the entirety of said channel, right? So like if you
yeah,
created this channel in 2013, it's going to have all of your retention rates and like watch times and views since 2013, right?
yeah,
So if you take a break because you had like 20 subscribers and you just weren't getting you were getting like maybe a few views on each video and you just weren't picking anything up, so you take a break, and then you come back to it with like a fresh state of mind, and you're like, oh, I'm better at this now, which you could be, you know what I mean? Like you would be better than you were before, but you would still get the same views because YouTube would be like, oh, this is the kind of content that they put out, so this is what's gonna happen. So that's why like a lot of people they create second channels when they like change games or they do something else, or like if they're like a gaming channel and they want to do IRL things, they'll make a second channel that's strictly IRL, or they'll do a reacts channel is because it's a different type of content and it has a different type of audience, and that type of stuff will be pushed to the audience that you already have. I feel like
Well,
I
and
like
it depends on
diverged.
what kind of type of content you make too,
Yeah.
because if you like, it's different. It feels different starting over depending on what kind of content you make.
Yeah.
Because I'm not really sure what kind of content Beluga made on his first channel, but like on this channel, like he just kind of makes basically just random videos. Like there's like stuff on his channel like if Beluga owned Discord, like never Google yourself. Like he just makes these like seemingly random videos that aren't really tied, like he's not really tied to like one thing that he makes videos on. Um
He hasn't niched himself.
and it helps because
Yeah.
like sometimes like especially like people who are more casual YouTube watchers, they like just watching random stuff. Like they don't really have something in mind that they want to watch when they go on YouTube. They just kind of will watch whatever. And I'm sure that Beluga's videos have popped up and they're like, "Wait, these videos are pretty good."
That's how, because well, a lot of it's a good. I mean, one of those things is you can niche yourself and you can not niche yourself. It's one of those things you have to make as a YouTuber, right? It can either help you or hurt you.
Yeah.
And Beluga does it in a way where like he doesn't need to niche himself because he can make diverse content and he keeps it short, right? So it's like it's kind of like how TikToks are. Like the amount of like different kinds of TikToks that I have on my For You page every day, like it varies, right? Like I'll have a dog video, I'll have a gaming video, and then I'll have a art video. It just goes back and forth.
Yeah, and I think that's something that like especially like as for it's not really so much for creator on the side as it is for the listener like when you're watching them and stuff, but like when we're watching stuff on TikTok like I know you don't. I know you do that, and I do it too. Is like you just kind of like any video that you see that's like interesting or funny, like you'll like it, and then your For You page is just jumbled with all kinds of different videos, and it honestly probably makes it more fun to go to your For You page and scroll than if you just liked 20 Warzone videos, and now all your For You page is Warzone videos.
Yeah, one of those things is just the diversity of it helps, especially in short form content, you know.
Yeah,
But the thing is that's how a creator makes, because like I don't watch I don't watch TikTokers that make all different content, right? I watch TikToker that makes Call of Duty content and then a different TikToker that makes this kind of content, right? But what he's doing is he's technically making all different types of content, right? And then
yeah.
um going from he's making a few types of content to then it's like I don't know how I'm trying to figure out how to describe this without being like making different types of content um be that For You, the entire For You page. It's not just him and then a few other creators. He is the entire you're technically your entire For You.
I mean, yeah, that's true.
That's what he's trying to do. He's trying to be every single video you watch because he's not you're not gonna watch 60 COD videos in a row. You know what I mean? That's kind of like yeah. It's kind of like how Dad's Games is. He's in gaming, right? But he plays different games. He does reactions to things outside of gaming. So you could watch Daz for hours and it would be totally different video every single time. And
Yeah.
that's kind of what he's doing. Except for he's doing it in a shorter form. So you watch more and more of his videos in the same amount of time. Because
Yeah, and it's kind of like even if you manage to niche yourself, you could still do that.
Yeah.
Because like I go back to the first big example of when I saw the YouTube algorithm working extremely well was when I started watching Chrism's videos, and he still is doing well. Like I would say he's maybe dropped off a little bit in like how fast he's been growing, but he's still growing at a much better rate than what you would expect. And like he doesn't do them as much anymore. Uh, but he like in the beginning when he was trying to grow like really fast, and when he was growing really fast, almost every video was like 2 to 4 minutes. Like he wasn't making these like super long videos. He would make like one super long video every couple weeks. It'd be like 20 minutes. But most of his videos were like 2 to 4 minutes.
How you keep people's attention. Someone's like, people well, if you like look at if you go into your analytics on YouTube, right, you can see your retention rate, like, and see where
Yeah.
people stop watching. And there's two things you can do with this, right? Is you can most of the people that don't want to watch a video will click off within the first 30 seconds.
Yeah.
That's where you see the biggest spike of down in every single video is within the first 30 seconds. And if you have a 2-minute video, right, 30 seconds, that's a quarter of the video. They're still watching 25% of the video, right?
Yeah.
But if you have a 5-minute video and they click off within or you have a 10-minute video and they click off within the first 30 seconds, that's a 20th of your video. 20th.
Yeah.
That they're not watching. So that's
So you're getting
5%?
5% watch time out of
Yeah.
them.
And they watch 30 seconds, right? So instead of the 25% you would get out of a 2-minute video, you got 5%, which makes it,
Yep.
you see where I'm at?
Yeah.
So,
I
when you're
also
first starting
like
out, make shorter videos for sure.
when you
So.
talk about like the whole like watching like viewer retention stuff. I don't know if you saw it. I don't think it's a feature anymore. I don't know if they just flashed it on there for a day to test it or what. But one time I was watching YouTube a couple days ago, and there was like when you scrolled through the video, you could see like where people were watching. Like it would show you like how like what parts of the video people were watching the most.
Oh,
And
I
it
did not
even
see that.
like I don't know if that's something they just like threw on there to see if people saw it or whatever, but it was like I was just scrolling through a video just to see like because there was something that I thought was funny, and I went back and I saw on the thing that it was like there was like a little like kind of like graph above the scrolling, and it showed like the peaks and valleys of where people would watch the most, and even like on the part where it was the highest, it said like most replayed on it. I was like, what is this? Like,
Hold on, I'm
is
gonna
this
look
something
at
new
it.
they're trying?
You said you didn't see it before. I don't see it.
No, I don't. I think that it must have been like it must have been a thing where maybe they just threw it on there to see if people saw it or what they thought about it, and then they took it off.
Ah,
They might be testing it, and it might be something they put in later. I don't know.
je ne sais pas. But I don't know. It's one of those things. Like it's also how to improve your video too. If you want to like really utilize, I feel like we've talked about it before. In one of the very first few episodes of the podcast. If you go back through and you look at your analytics in that kind of section, right? You can go to where people click away, right? And then watch like the 15 seconds beforehand up into then and see like what made them click away. Are you did you, pause for too long? Like did you just go completely silent for, 15 seconds? Cuz that's something you can edit out. It's very easy to just go through and edit out those kind of things. It's just you edit the video normally and then you go back through and you make it shorter by editing out the random thought bubbles where you just kind of like freeze, or where you break in a sentence and you break for too long. Say you make a 5-second break, but you can edit it so it's only like, so say, man, how do I want to say this? has to be like, hey, what's up, guys? My name's Stoner Scorp. I'm bringing you guys another video today. Today we're doing this, and then, you know what I mean? You can edit out the in between, bringing you guys another video today. We're doing this, right? You can edit that to make it like a little short. Be like, hey, what's up, guys? I'm Stoner Scorp bringing you guys another video, and today we are, and then blah, 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 right? You can like edit that and make it shorter. So people don't, with, trying to be like say this in the best way I can. With how much content there is for people to consume, and in a lot of it's repeat content too. Like you can probably find 5 videos that say the same thing or give you the same kind of content, right?
Yeah.
For the most part, because that's just how it is. Because nobody, like, it's like you have to find originality, but it's really hard when everybody, you know, has to find originality. And you know, eventually there's gonna be videos that intersect, like when a new season of COD comes out, right? Okay, yeah, I'll use this for example, right? New season of COD comes out, right? And you want to learn about it, but you're not home, you're on vacation with your family, but you want to catch up on what's going on with a new season of COD, right?
Yeah.
And so you're like, okay, well, I'm gonna type in, you know, the new season 4, Vanguard, right, or Warzone season 4, whatever, and it's gonna pull up a bunch of different videos. So you're gonna click on the first video you see that interests you, like a breakdown or whatever of the season, right? There's gonna be probably at least 20 other videos of the breakdown of the season, right? But you're gonna click the one with a thumbnail and a very clear title because you want to know what's going on in this new season. So you go season 4 breakdown, right? You see that title, you're like, okay. Look at the thing, and it's like, okay, so like it shows like the new guns and everything. So you click on that video, right? You watch it. But the guy over here is just like, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. Today we're breaking down season 4 of the Vanguard, the new Vanguard season. But first, let me go ahead and introduce you to my merch line. No. People don't want to hear about your merch, right? They're clicking that video because they want to know more about COD. If you're gonna plug merch or something like that, put it at the end, right? So little side note, put it at the end or put it in like the middle or something. But not at the beginning of the video, because that's that first 30 seconds. You're like, I don't want to hear, you know, a 20-second clip about this guy's merch store. So you click off, go to another video. The next video gets right into it. They go, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. We're talking about the season 4 breakdown. Let's go ahead and get into it, right? And they go out and get into it. They're like, okay, so these are the new guns. Using them, this is what whatever, right? So they go right into it. You're more likely to, because they don't have like a break of like, oh, da-da-da-da, right? They just go right into it. The 2 main, like, drop-off points of any video is the beginning and the end. And if your second main drop-off point is, like, in the middle, or, like, if you have, like, a second one, like, towards the beginning, because your 2 main drop-off points should be at the beginning, and then at the end when you do, like, your closing stuff. When you say, thank you so much for watching, or you, like, plug your merch at the end or something like that, right? That's just natural. Because people want the information, they got all the information, and now they're gonna go watch another video.
Yeah.
Right? But you want them to get to that point. You don't want them to click off because you plugged your merch at the beginning. Because if you plug your merch at the end and people click off because of it, they already made it 80%, 90% through the video. So it's not really gonna matter all that much, right? I feel like I'm rambling, but hopefully some of this you can piece together and I don't know.
No, I got it.
Got it?
Question is, do the listeners have
I don't know.
it?
Well, we have to wait and see. I don't know. You guys are listening right now. Do you have it, or am I just rambling because I? But anyway, that's my little 2 cents on that. Like, that's tying that back to Beluga, is that he's gonna have a drop off at the beginning of his videos, right? But that 30 seconds, it's 25% of his video that they have already
I don't even
watched.
think he has a drop off. He doesn't really he doesn't do like intros or plug anything.
So he just gets right into it.
No, it's literally like I don't think anybody knows anything about this guy. Like he doesn't have an intro, he doesn't have an outro, I don't think, at least from the videos I've watched. Like it's just the video and then it begins, it goes, and then it ends. And there's no like filler in between any of it.
Well then, perfect. Because that's kind of like the idealist, because that's the 30 seconds where people click off. They're like, well, I don't want to hear about your entire life story. I want to watch a video. You know what I mean? So they're gonna
I
click off and go somewhere where they, But those kind of videos, it's
honestly,
like
with the kind of videos that you like to watch and the kind of stuff you like to send me on TikTok, I think you would probably watch his videos.
probably,
You probably watch one and you'd watch like six more.
yeah, probably less. Um, but yeah, that's kind of like I think that's kind of how he does it. He doesn't give you that 30 seconds. He just
Yeah,
starts
there's
the
literally
video.
no time for you to click off because he's just going.
What I'm guessing is his title says pretty much exactly what's going to go in the video, and his thumbnail is very like it's probably from one of the climax points of that video, and he just gets right into it because he doesn't give you time to be like, oh, I don't really like this video. No, he jumps right into it, and you're like, okay, cool. And it's
Yeah,
only
it's
two
kind of
minutes of
like
your time, so you're not really if you're wasting anything, it's 2 minutes. It's not like if you watch an entire 5 minute video. You're watching a 2 minute video, takes 2 minutes out of your day, right? You're gonna be like, if okay, I really don't like that video. Oh well, but
yeah, it's
whatever.
just like the pace of his videos just make you glued to the screen if you're interested in it.
Yeah, and if you're not
Because
interested
you
into
just
it,
if
it's fine.
you like take your eyes off the screen for like 10 seconds, you're gonna miss quite a bit of the video.
Yeah, that's all. Like, do you think his videos are like scripted, or do you think like videos give off like a loose scripted kind of vibe, or
Yeah, it seems like they're pretty. It seems like they're kind of scripted, but it's like it's like scripted in a way where like you don't you even if you think it's scripted, you don't really pay attention to if it's scripted or not. You'd have to watch him. His it's different. It's a very different kinds of videos, but it makes you want to watch more of them after you've watched a couple of them.
ah,
I'm gonna send you one actually. There was one that Big Timer watched that was really good. It was funny.
alright, I'll watch it after the podcast. But anyway, that's our kind of like little time together segment, I guess, for today. But Deception, I know you wanted to do predictions for the CDL major this weekend. Those.
Or do we want to talk about Modern Warfare 2 first?
Let's do Modern Warfare 2 first.
Okay, so this was reported. This was CNN reported a few days ago over the weekend. Um, but apparently, the Modern Warfare 2 artwork got shown up on Steam, and it's we're wondering if it means that on PC that if COD will come back to Steam,
Ooh.
because I don't, I'm not really. I'm pretty sure that it was probably just somebody just looking at the COD page on Steam to see if Modern Warfare 2 was up for pre-order or if they accidentally put it up or if it could be put on wish list because I know on PlayStation you can put it on your wish list now. But at the bottom of the screen, as with like every franchise that's on Steam, there's a little like tab on there and it says explore the full franchise and like you'll click it and it'll direct you to the actual franchise's page. And at the bottom, it did that and it said Call of Duty, but it was a picture. It was the picture of Ghosts that is on the Modern Warfare 2 cover.
Oh.
And since they've taken it down, um, but I have a feeling that was like an accidental thing, and maybe it'll come. Maybe it's actually happening, and they just they were a little bit. They jumped the gun a little bit on putting it up.
Maybe.
But I mean, we have that, and I don't know if Modern Warfare 2 is gonna get revealed uh on June 8th. I hope it does. Like, I know on the in the reveal in the like that little reveal trailer of the logo, there was a little bit of graffiti on one of the cargo crates that said J822. Now that could be June or July, who knows? But um, apparently, it could possibly get revealed next week, and it's kind of like leaning even more toward it. But now that we know that Activision is going to be appearing at the Summer Game Fest this year,
Mhm.
it was speculated that they would be joining, but they wouldn't say anything about it. Now that Summer Game Fest has revealed everybody that's there, Activision's on the list, and it's being rumored as well now that we're going to get to see 7 minutes of Modern Warfare 2 gameplay. And this is happening on June 9th, which is next Thursday.
Ooh,
So it would make a lot of sense that the game gets revealed the day before on Wednesday, which would be June 8th.
okay. So, I mean, I'm ready to see it. I want to see it. I think it'll be it's gonna be one of those things kind of like last year where a lot of people are gonna be like, yeah, don't get yourself too hyped up, which is true. I mean, like, like COD hasn't really been the best in the past few years, right? We just getting
Yeah.
hyped up like that is gonna either really tank our everything or
Yeah, we kind of talked about that last week with Wyatt. Like
yeah,
he said that he absolutely hates this COD until he sees
yeah.
it.
And that's gonna be a lot of people though. Like it's a lot of people are having mixed emotions about this next COD because of the fact that past few times they've gotten their hopes up and been let down terribly, like miserably been let down.
Well, and the fact that it's Modern Warfare 2, like it's drawing heavy similarities
Yeah.
to the Modern Warfare 2 from 2009, which I would say I would say 90% of the community is split between Modern Warfare 2 and BO2 as the greatest COD of all time. So that's got a lot of expectation
Mm-hmm.
for Modern Warfare 2. That when you put that name on something, it's automatically drawing um
Attention.
expectations and hype because of what the original Modern Warfare 2 did. So, we'll see. I mean personally, and I think a lot of the more hardcore players probably would agree with this. Modern Warfare 2019 was quite disappointing in the end. Like it definitely was not um what it was hyped up to be, and there's a lot of reasons behind it. But I think we're really hoping that for anybody who didn't enjoy Modern Warfare 2019, that this is completely different. Um, and the whole new era of Call of Duty seems to suggest that it will be different. So we'll see. But we'll have
Fingers
to,
crossed.
like I said, we'll have to wait and see till whenever it gets revealed. Hopefully, it gets revealed next week because I don't know why they would be putting up all this stuff and stuff getting accidentally put up and leaked and rumored if it wasn't getting revealed next week.
Beats me.
Oh, I was looking at I keep seeing Charlie Intel notifications on Twitter, and no, it's Charlie Intel and Kaylee going back and forth like they always do.
Sorry, I was bidding on a ship for hours. Oh man. So this, I gotta tell you something.
Oh God,
Guess what?
I'm not falling for it. As soon as you said that, I was like, nope.
Oh man, I tried. I tried.
No, it's not
I
happening. You know what could possibly be happening? And this can lead into the whole CDL thing. Apparently, this was leaked by the flank. So this is the flank is really getting far in there as far as being insiders now. But it was leaked by the flank that Paris Legion's ownership group apparently has filed trademark rights to Vegas Legion, and this happened back in March.
What's
And
Vegas Legion?
also, a similar change was made for their Overwatch franchise. So maybe Paris Legion are relocating to Las Vegas.
Maybe.
I mean, there's been even in the beginning of the COD League and even like when Optic was trying to like uh when when uh when Hex was trying to figure out where they should go, there were some talks about Las Vegas.
Mhm.
Um, it kind of seems like it'd be like a no-brainer hotspot for a team now that there's other sports teams in Las Vegas, and I mean, Vegas is becoming more than just like a casino city.
Mhm.
It's really starting to become a hotspot for sports and stuff. So I don't know if this is actually going to happen, but and I don't know if it would change how the Paris Legion work. Um, but I think it would be cool.
I think it
I
would
think
be
it would.
too.
I think it would be a breath of fresh air for that organization. It's just hopefully they actually make the organization better. Um, I think it would be really sick. And who knows? Like maybe I don't know if they'll change the Legion. I mean, it says Vegas Legion on there, but I don't really know if how Vegas Legion would sound unless they made it work. I think they would have to try. I think they might just be doing Vegas Legion as a placeholder, and they might change the name. I don't know, but we'll see.
I mean, you can change the name all you want, but it's still gonna be the same company, and it's still gonna probably have the same morals of not giving a flying pigeon about any of it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I hope that when if they move to Vegas, it makes them want to be better. But
We'll have to wait and see. No.
I don't know. Like, it seems like in every sport, there's always like a lame duck team that's like pretty bad all the time
Yeah,
and just can't seem to get it right. And it feels like the Paris Legion is that team for COD.
definitely
Um,
are.
I mean, I don't know if that'll ever change. I wish it would, but we'll see. But I mean, other than that, I mean, the Toronto Major is happening.
Toronto Major is happening.
We are just about a day away from the start. It's gonna be fun.
Did they put up the
They put up the bracket, but it's not their pin tweet. I'll send it to you.
okay. I just want to see if they put up the tickets for New York City yet.
I don't know if they have.
I want to buy them. The miners meet. They have the bracket,
Yeah, the bracket.
the qualifier,
Yes.
but oh, they have a bracket for it's on their site.
Yeah, the bracket for the they have a bracket for the major, and then they have the schedule for the major.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, I'm excited for this Toronto major. I'm excited for there to be another major.
Sorry, I had to sneeze. Whew. Um, wait, tickets for Major 4 are now on sale.
Are you gonna get them though?
I'm buy 8 tickets.
Riss isn't going.
No, she's got.
Can't believe Riz is not going.
Oh,
That's
it's
crazy.
$110. Holy shit. That's for just the general admission. The VIP general admission is $325.
That's for like every day though. It's for 4 days.
Yeah, it's for 4 days, so it's like $25 a day, like $30. A little over 20. It's like $27 a day.
Is it actually? Imagine
Yeah.
you got that
Well, the
math
thing is
right.
I'm going alone, so I gotta find people to like hang
Wow, it is
stuff.
27. What the?
Oh,
Tone's
I did
good at
that
something.
math. I did that math in my head. Oh yeah, but they're on sale. All right, guys. Major four tickets are on sale, and so I think they still have ticket. You can get tickets for this weekend too. I think they're still available.
I don't know. I feel like they're only available for giveaways at this point. I feel like it's about sold out. Um, Plus, it'd be kind of hard to get a ticket now, considering it's tomorrow.
Tickets.
I
I think
mean,
it's
you can
only.
probably get a ticket, but like, you're gonna have to make a trip to Toronto quick. Uh,
Yeah, there's still tickets available. There's. Yeah, you can buy tickets still. Yep. There's the floor, and there's tickets in the Bell fan zone.
the Bell Fan Zone. Let's
That's
go.
right in front of the stage. Shit. Oh, tickets are higher. Oh, that's Canadian dollars. Oh, that's in Canadian.
Oh,
Oh, that's in Canadian currency. That's my bad, homies. That's my bad. I would go to the Toronto one, but I also don't have my passport, so. Yeah.
yeah, I've never had a passport. I have never been out of the country.
Neither have I. What's my password? Sorry, guys. I'm buying my ticket. Low key.
Buying your
Yeah.
ticket on the podcast. Let's go.
Gonna be. Give me 100. Anyway, I have to fill it in there. Okay, so predictions. What do we think in Deception for the first one, which will be Rocker versus Steve in the winners round one?
Oh man, this is difficult. Actually, you know what? It's not difficult at all. I think Rocker are winning that one.
I think Rocker taking that one. I agree. LA Thieves they just haven't been up to par, you know.
LA, I don't know what they're gonna do. I mean, they've tried everything and they just cannot get it right. Nate Shot is just cursed to have a mid organization now that he came back.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, Rocker did a great job at during the major three qualifiers. I mean, that's one thing. They're looking really good. Like it's looking like they're gonna mount some sort of stage 5 thing from last year again. Um, to be honest.
I think FaZe gonna be like a. I think it might be close. It's not
I
gonna
feel like
be.
that's gonna be pretty close. Ultra and FaZe is always close.
Yeah, I feel like it's gonna be a close match. Um, FaZe will take.
I mean, yeah, I can see it.
Alrighty, and then we have Optic Texas versus Florida Mutineers. I'm going Optic Texas. Optic for the win.
Yeah, I definitely. I mean, I don't. I mean, it's still a little bit like of a weird situation since Pro Lute's still playing with them. But they have
But
been
he's
doing
been
really
playing
well
well
with
though.
him. So
Yeah.
I mean, it could be like LAG and Spark. I mean, it could be this. The team with the substitute could come in and win again.
True.
Would not be surprised.
Just doing all right. They've been doing all right.
They're doing good.
Yeah. And then we got Seattle Surge versus the New York Subliners. What do you think? I think this one's hard because Seattle's a very like wishy-washy team. Sometimes they're really good and sometimes they're really not.
I think I'm taking subliners.
Yeah.
I think they have more experience, and I think overall lately, that I think they've looked better. But um, I mean, at the end of the day, I think it just completely depends on map set. Because if you get Seattle and Bocage, they're not gonna lose. But um, I think I'm feeling subliners. But I do think that one will be very interesting. Uh, Considering how both teams have played, the subliners have kind of been like they've been kind of playing a little bit better, and the Surge have been kind of like staying the same, maybe a little bit worse. So it'll be close.
Subliners it is. We'll see like a 3-2 type situation.
Yeah, I could see that.
So we got LA Thieves going against Boston Breach.
No. I think Breach win that. They've been looking good.
Yeah. And then the next one is Ultra versus Paris Legion. That's a no-brainer. It's Ultra.
Yeah, I don't even have to tell you about that one.
Sorry,
I
Paris.
mean, it
We
would be
tried
cool
giving you a
to.
benefit of the doubt last time, but you
Yeah, it
didn't.
would be cool to see Paris get their one land win of the tournament,
Yeah.
every tournament. But I don't know. I
I don't
mean,
know. We gave them the
who
benefit of the
knows? We
doubt last
second
time,
guessed
and
we second guessed them last time and they got it. So
I don't know.
we'll see. I'm kind of low key picking Toronto just because I want to see Paris win, but we'll see.
All right. And we've got excuse me, Mutineers versus Gorillas.
I think that I think Mutineers win that. I don't think that LAG has been the same since the Vault got taken away. The way that they've played since the Vault got GA'd makes me wonder if they only won the major because of the Vault.
Interesting.
Because they have been playing really bad without it.
And then we've got the Surge and the Royal Raven.
I think Surge are gonna win that. The Ravens have fell off, man. They're back to Cold War form.
Cold War form. Oh
Yeah,
no.
they're bad. They
Uh,
fell off real bad. I would say they're probably the team that's fallen off the farthest since Major too.
and then going back up to winners bracket, we have the Minnesota Rocker versus Atlanta FaZe. To be on Saturday.
Honestly, I feel like Rocker got the ice there.
You think Rockers got it?
I just think FaZe has been playing so they just haven't gotten it done
Mm-hmm.
this year that I just don't think that I don't think they can do it. Like I don't know. I think a lot of it is because they're really not big fans of Vanguard, but they were the best team last year. Like I don't know what happened.
Mine neither. Me neither.
I mean, plus like I said, the Rocker are really good. I mean, the
Mm.
Rocker have been looking super good. Uh, in the qualifiers.
I know they really turned it around. I think from the
I'm
beginning of the
telling you,
season.
it's kind of like they're mounting a stage 5 again. Like they're working
Ooh,
on it.
they want.
They want it bad. Attach always gets his piece of the pie.
Oh yeah. All right, and then we've got Optic versus New York Subliners.
I think
Like
Optic win
Optic.
that. I just, I mean, The Subliners did beat Optic in the qualifiers, but Optic on land, like,
It's a
I
whole
don't know if
different,
you.
man. It's a whole
I mean,
different.
Optic has been really good on land this year. Like, they have really shown up when it comes to land. So,
Already. And going into Runner Losers round 2, we have um who'd you pick for round 2? For win
it
losing?
was gonna end up being
Breach versus
Breach versus Toronto.
Okay. So I'm gonna say Breach.
Yeah, I think I don't know. I think Toronto, like, they have a shot because it's their home, like, series, and teams have proven to be pretty dang good at their home series.
Mm.
Um, but I just don't like Ultra have just been so like weird this year.
Well, the thing is, Toronto too is kind of like it's kind of near the Northeast United States, so there might be some Boston fans there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, I definitely could see Boston has a really good fan base, to be honest. Like, I could
Yeah.
see them. I could see them showing up.
So who knows? Who knows? But anyway, then we have um it was it was between Seattle Surge and Ravens. We went with Surge, and we went with Gorillas. So Surge versus Gorillas, right?
Gorillas.
I'm gonna go.
You know, I feel like Surge have got it.
I
I
think they can.
think
I think they can make it. I think they can make it happen. I don't know if they've got it in the bag per se, but I think they can if they really put their head to the task. They can make it happen.
well, they have so much young talent. I mean, but like Florida does too, but they have so much young talent that like I feel like they're like if they if they pop off and get momentum, they can win the series. It's
Yeah.
just they have to start off well because it seems like every time Surge starts a series off well, they dominate. And when they don't start a series off well, it's really difficult for them to like recover.
Oh,
But if they get Bocage first map and dominate that, it's probably gonna be looking pretty good for them.
that's what's up. Alrighty, and then we'll do the next round of eliminations. Um, who did winners bracket? So we're looking at Breach versus who's our loser up here? Breach versus I'm blanking, dude. I can't. This heat is too much for me right now.
um, dude. See the bracket's just so like it's so confusing. Okay.
I should have written it down like we did last time. No, I decided to be lazy today and not do that. Pat, help us out. Struggling. C is really getting to me though, dude. Yeah, it's
um,
I'm not used to
we
it.
gotta we'd have to do so if FaZe are losing to Thieves, then it would end up being FaZe versus Breach.
Mm-hmm. when does this COD bracket start? What do you mean? It starts. It starts on Tuesday, 2nd, which is tomorrow, 6 p.m.
Yeah, so it'd be FaZe versus Breach.
Okay. I say FaZe.
Yeah, I think FaZe beat. I don't know, Breach just can't beat FaZe. They've proven it this year. They just can't. Uh, I don't know what the problem is with
No.
it, but then the next one would be uh
Sublime? No.
yeah, it'd be
Surge. Right? Surge versus.
yeah, Surge versus at New York. I think I'd have to go with New York. I think they have more experience at LAN. Plus they've been playing pretty well. I
Then we
mean,
have New York versus FaZe.
yeah, New York versus FaZe. I don't know. I feel like FaZe are probably better, to be honest. Like I just like New York are good, but I just don't know how far they would get against like some of the top teams. I mean, they did beat Optic in
Mm-hmm.
the qualifiers, but
But still, I mean, I guess
I mean
it's
Optic has a sub, so
true. And FaZe is coming off of like some hype within the organization itself with like the FaZe one.
yeah, and FaZe would be coming off of momentum if they won the last one. So
Mm-hmm. So an NYSL, but I don't know. I feel like once FaZe gets some momentum, it's really hard to stop them.
yeah, they really only get stopped by like the top 2, 3 teams. Um, so then it would be Rocker versus Optic in the winners final.
I'm gonna have to say Optic, but Rocker could do something here.
I don't know. I think I would have to go with Optic just because they would already be playing pretty well and they're just good on land, but definitely wouldn't count the Rocker out for sure.
All right, and then FaZe versus Rocker.
I think Rocker win that. I think they're looking too good. I
So
think that'd be
then,
like I think that'd be the one team that could beat FaZe outside of the top 3.
okay. And then going into like the finals, it'd be Optic versus Rocker again.
You know, I love Optic, but I feel like this is just I feel like like I said, Attach always gets his piece of the pie. I think Rocker pull off some. I don't think they come back from being down 0-4. I don't think that they get in that situation, but I think that they end up winning it like they did stage 5 last year. They got to. Like it has to happen. If they get
Has
this
to
far, they
happen.
got to win.
Oh yeah. I mean, they're like literally like an inch away. And we've had like a very diverse winning like pool this year, so like
Yeah, that would
it
that
makes
would
sense,
carry
you know
the
what I mean?
trend because I mean if you look at it and you count the pro am, it's like uh Optic you look um Thieves won the kickoff, which I don't think we're gonna count the kickoff, but Optic won Major 1, LEG won Major 2, Subliners won the pro am. So we keep carrying the trend, then Rockers gotta win. Like
Yeah, I mean like I
they
like it
gotta
though.
win.
I like it. I think it gives a little bit more of a um bit more diversity
It
to it,
shows
you
the
know?
level of competition
Mhm. This year
that
compared to
the
last
this
year.
league has because I would say, I mean, like I've said before, I would say uh, if you're looking at like the top 8, especially the way it's shaken out since Major 2, I would say just about any of the top 8 could win a major.
Anyway, so yeah, so we'll catch you guys next week after that when we'll see if we were right or not with our predictions. Which
Hopefully.
I think the only one we've been the most like accurate with is the first major. I feel like we only had like one or two predictions that went.
That's because in the second major, it all just went crazy.
Yeah.
I don't know if anybody could have predicted a lot of
No,
stuff that happened
I
in
don't think
Major 2.
anyone could have. But anyway, Deception, do you have anything more you want to talk about? Because I gotta go fix my the car so I can have air conditioning.
Yeah, you should probably go do that.
Yeah. But thank you guys so much for tuning into this episode of the Climb Together podcast. This is the 28th episode. We stream this podcast live every Wednesday over on Twitch. It's twitch.tv/Deception the Rapper and twitch.tv/Tonage_Scorp. Come follow us there and tune in live, and maybe you can weigh in on some of these topics if you wanted to. Ask some questions if you want, and we can answer them to the best of our ability. And this podcast is also available wherever you find your podcasts, YouTube, Twitch, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, or wherever the hell else you find them. And yeah, so we will see you guys next time. Right?
Next time.
Yeah, next week.
Yeah.
Alrighty. See you guys next time. Peace.